My name is Marcus, the officer of Rome that is in charge of making sure these criminals get what they deserve. I run a quick and smooth operation to bring to justice the criminals and the enemies of Rome. That day, though, it was anything but normal. Around 8 in the morning, 2 of the criminals were already ready to be put on their crosses. The third one, this king of the Jews, he lagged behind. Finally, he showed up, and he wasn't even able to carry his own cross. He had a robe draped over his back and a crown of thorns on his head. Some king. That would have been a very short reign. He had already been badly beaten, but hanging on that cross, that's going to be the worst. So I decided to offer him some wine, just something to ease the pain. But he refused. Around 9 that morning, all 3 men were up on the cross. Pontius Pilate, the governor, gave me an order to place a sign above the third man's head. It said, "Jesus of Nazareth, King of the Jews." My men didn't mind much. They were too busy throwing dice to see who got to have his robes, but not me. My focus was on the crowd, trying to maintain some good control. The crowd was mean. They were yelling things like, "You who are going to destroy the temple in 3 days and rebuild it, come down from that cross and save yourself." Others were saying things like, "You can save others, but not yourself." People that teach the law, they said things like, "If you're the king of Israel, come down from that cross, and then we'll believe in you." I'll never forget these words. He said, "Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do." I thought to myself, who is this man who pleads for the lives of those that kill him? At around midday, the skies began to darken. It's kind of like the heavens were becoming angry, and my men started to get bewildered and shouted out to me, "Well, what if God really is angry? What if it's true? What if God was angry?" I shook off the thought because I had a job to do. 3 hours later, Jesus cried out, "Father, into your hands I commit my spirit. It is finished." And at that moment, the ground began to quake, and people panicked and fled. At that moment, I realized he was the Son of God. He was a holy man, and now he's dead. As the sun set, all 3 men were dead. From a distance, I saw 2 men approaching me. They had a scroll from Pilate, the governor. It gave them permission for me to release this man to their care so that they could take him down and bury him in a tomb. And so they did. They were really, really quick about it. But while they were doing it, I asked them, I came up to them and said, "Who is this man? He was special, wasn't he?" And they said to me, "Yes, we believed he was the Messiah." I go, "Messiah? Is that like a king?" And they said to me, "Some thought he would be a king, others a priest. But to us, he was our friend, and we thought he was here to bring peace to the world and save the world. He taught us to love God and love people. But most of all, he loved. And now, all that is gone." So as I watched them walk away in the distance, I wished I had known this holy man, the one that his followers believed that his love was powerful enough to change the world.